I made it free. Sorry. Doesn't like that sec very much, but nothing that can't be changed.
We have a complication. He's not here, and evidence suggests, well, violence.
SIRS may be onto him. If you get access to the area's surveillance infrastructure, I can rebuild the scene in AR.
I'll get it done.
All right, all right. Those are all set up like they should be. Now I just need to get power to them. Like that. It's got one. Power for this one has to come from somewhere. Oh, just need to unlock it. Just completely missed that prompt.
That's done it. Now return to the scene and I'll reconstruct what happened to our contact.
We can just ask these people here, like, hey, what happened?
CTOS AR. Data reconstruction in progress.
That appears to be our contact.
Oh, he's dead.
Jesus Christ.
Yes, it certainly doesn't look like his best day, does it? Analyze the clues in the AR workspace to find out what happened to him.
I mean, it very much seems like they shot him.
This is a non-lethal weapon, so
Okay.
odds are he's still alive, though he may not want to be.
He went down like a, sack of potatoes. Really seemed like he was dead.
They've taken our SIRS contact away, but they may still be nearby. I can reconstruct the vehicle's path from unsecured CCTV recordings. That should allow you to follow it.
Follow the AR vehicle. Will do. Bagley, why don't you follow the vehicle with the camera and then tell me where I need to go? I'll just go there. I think that would probably be easier than me having to slowly creep,
The reconstruction's nearly finished, and so's our contact if you don't hurry.
Beep, beep.
It looks like our contact's assailants stopped here, but I can't see them nearby. Let's analyze the data to see if we can find out where they went.
CTOS AR. Data reconstruction in progress.
They switched vehicles.
Our contact's assailants are switching vehicles to elude pursuers, which is standard operating procedure for private military burgs like Albion.
Albion? I thought they'd be sirs.
What can I tell you? They're mercenaries. If you keep looking, you might find out why they're interested in an SIRS whistleblower. completed a thorough analysis of the vehicle and concluded it is a van.
Oh, thanks.
That is true. But would you care to
Thanks,
expand
Bags.
on your findings?
Well, I could also mention that the minute traces of sand in the tire tracks indicate that it's been on a construction site recently. But you know me, hate to sound like a smartass.
Since when?
I've been scanning nearby construction yards for Albion activity and, long story short, some dozy git has forgotten to turn off the security camera in the makeshift torture room.
Show me.
I'm not who you think I am, I swear.
You're Malik, a SIRS officer and a leaky fucking twat.
What's
Oh,
that?
so I guess I am who you think I am. So yeah, you're
It's
good.
not me. I swear to God, please, please.
If he dies and we don't find out what he knows, I won't sleep properly for a year. Bagley, I need a location.
Where's that cargo drone? There we go. I didn't mean to do that. But system here. Activate these traps.
God. Horrible yet fascinating.
I think I get over here pretty easily. I think I just probably fly myself over there relatively unseen. I'm gonna say completely, relatively speaking. Alright, I'll get down here. The problem with this doing it this way is we're probably gonna have to get him out, and he's not gonna ride on my cargo
It's okay.
drone.
It's okay. I'm with DedSec. You called us.
Of course. You shouldn't have come here. Now they'll know for sure I've betrayed them.
Didn't we just save your life?
No, you've just damned us both. Look, I'll upload the intelligence onto an anonymous FTP. They'll explain everything.
Actually, I'd rather you explain everything.
My name is Richard Malik. I'm an intelligence analyst.
I believe Zero Day are rogue SIRS officers who framed you for the bombings to seize power.
Yeah,
Now they're
power,
murdering
see?
or blackmailing anyone who threatens them, which now somehow includes me.
Interesting. I'll see what Bagley makes of it. I better not regret this.
That I can't promise.
Maybe I won't have to take him out, so that's gonna make things a lot easier.
Malik has made his way out, and now I suggest you do the same.
Oh, come on. Why did you put me over here? Oh, my cargo drone's still here. We're out of here. Peace out.
Too many variables here. We should check his intel before we make a decision.
All right, 1 second.
You know your onions, Bagley. Check his intel, then organize a briefing for us, will
You know
you?
your onions. What? What kind of saying is that? Person's dead. Tell me where I need to go next.
Look, I'm all for a sport of excitement, but this seems genuinely dangerous. We should walk away.
No way. He needs our help.
May I present the third option? Just use him. An SRS whistleblower, even one you don't trust, could still help us find the arseholes that blew up half of London and framed DedSec for it. You don't have to invite him to your birthday, just use his information.
Good call.
All
Yeah.
right.
Where they want us to make friends with him? All right, attend the team briefing. This is actually will be faster because in order to get into the safe house, you have to go. I would have to drive and then sit through another cutscene to actually get in. But instead, not a cutscene, but a loading screen. But instead, I just have to sit through one loading screen. Grab this while I'm here. I'm just gonna be doing the main stuff. Not gonna really worry about the side stuff until
tell you that the housing in London's
maybe
gone
after the
mental.
game. But
Thousands of people living on the street, while perfectly good houses doing nothing but providing cover to criminals, hiding their loot from taxes.
It sounds plausible, but what evidence do you have?
Nothing that could put anyone behind bars. That's where you come in. Investigate some of these shell houses, expose the tax fraud, take the power back. You got this.
okay, nobody home.
Now, send me her findings. It may be worth seeing if there's anything to her claims. The data Nout has compiled is rather damning. Billions of pounds worth of London real estate is owned by companies registered in known tax havens, often owned by organised crime and paid for with illicit funds. Nobody lives in these homes and the government looks the other way. Not only did this keep the market hyperinflated, but it also takes dirty crime money and turns it into clean homeowner money. And that is why none of you will ever be able to own property in London.
Yes, very astute, Bagley.
Look at it this way. As long as you've got a device with internet access in your cardboard box, we could be flatmates. Anyway, if you want to play investigative journalist and do something, you can go to the pin I've put on your map.
Nope. I'm just gonna attend this briefing.
I'm here. Are you ready to begin?
Here's the gist. Malik's intelligence checks out. A rogue faction of SRS officers framed DedSec for the bombings to consolidate power over the government. But now they've noticed that some people are standing up to the new order and they're blaming you.
I believe these are the people you call Zero Day. I don't know their names, but it's safe to assume they have a ringleader. And in my experience overseas, removing the leader...
Obviously. We take out the ringleader and we stop Zero Day. But why come to us now?
2 weeks ago, a shell company connected with Zero Day's operations imported 40 kilos of Semtex from an old Soviet bloc depot.
It's a lot of
and
Semtex.
never left London, which means Zero Day is planning a bombing that will make those earlier bombings look like a bonfire. And I think I know why.
As we're all now painfully aware, false flag attacks are a common propaganda tool for despots. Kill a load of people and the rest fall into line behind whoever says they won't let it happen again. In this case, Zero Day.
Which means we both want to discover who's pulling Zero Day strings and stop them.
We need to get hold of the personnel dossiers of anyone connected with the earlier bombings and their cover-up. Then Malik and I can analyze their common connections and work out who's in charge of Zero Day.
And I'll be on the comm to observe.
I'll be on comms to
So
observe.
if Malik's right, Zero Day are some kind of shadowy cabal of spies who blew up half the city to secretly take control of the government. But now they're pissed off that someone's standing up to them, so they're going to do it again. That's awful.
I agree. You'd think they'd come up with something besides another bombing. Bit of a double beat, isn't it?
It's possible that Zero Day is escalating because DedSec has become active again.
Cut that victim-blaming shit. I'd rather get blown up 1,000 times than lie down just so some wannabe tyrants can stamp on my face.